the trees will tell you if there's a bad storm coming. And you can tell when the leaves look like they're being flipped over. Something my grandma taught me. I'm from Southwest Ohio. So we get these kinds of storms on a frequent basis. Not so common here in upstate New York. And the eerie part about all this is the lack of wind right now, which also is another signal. When it gets quiet and calm and still, usually there is trouble behind, whether it's a tornado or a really bad thunderstorm with lots of rain, lightning, and wind. So no matter if we get a tornado or not produced out of this, this is going to be a pretty gnarly storm. We are about 8 minutes away from this storm being in our location under a tornado warning here, and you can hear the thunder rumbling. And this is a monster, folks. And just because I've lived here in upstate now for 2 years, and you just don't see the thunderstorms that you see if you live in the Midwest, in Southwest Ohio's, Tennessee, Kentucky, you know, living in the South. You see some pretty, this is normal for you guys. This isn't normal for this part of New York. So some strange weather happening here, folks. Very strange weather for this region for sure. Latest report, about 10 miles away from us, there is a radar indicated tornado. It is only a radar indicated. There is no funnel. Well, I tell you, off in the distance, boy, scary. It does not sound fun at all. So I'm going to stay out here as long as I can for as long as it's safe. Let's put it that way. And right now, this is the best shot I have of the western sky. That's where this storm is coming from right now. Again, pretty unique situation. We don't get very many tornado warnings. We rarely get any severe thunderstorms. We just get normal thunderstorm action, rain, some thunder, a little bit of lightning, nothing major. So this here, from what I'm looking at, reminds me of back home. And usually there was a pretty intense thunderstorm that follows this. And I want to point out as well, we had 2 earlier storms today, very light thunderstorms, nothing crazy, but the second one brought a lot of rain. So it'll be interesting to see how we fare here as we are getting this storm. And last time I looked on the radar, we had some pretty serious action. The cells are bright red, even almost a purple pink. Some interesting cloud formations that we're getting here, folks. So again, just another sign of how gnarly this system really is. And it's not just an exaggeration, especially if you've lived up here all your life. These are things that you don't see on a normal basis. Again, the thunder is getting closer. We are definitely on the edge of this storm as we speak. And when I went on the air, or when I started this video, I should say, we had about 10 minutes to get to shelter before this storm is here. And we are now halfway to that point. I will say, there is a slight roar coming from the west as we speak, which is a little concerning. And like I said, I'm only going to be out here for as long as it's safe. In fact, the storm may be here now. Wind's now starting to pick up. It's very possible that this edge of the storm is arriving. We probably have another realistically 2 minutes before things really pick up, and you can hear the wind now. It is now beginning to rain. We are having, the storm is here, folks, and it is windy. So I'm gonna go ahead and go inside for my safety, but this is starting to pick up the wind. Definitely pretty intense stuff here, folks. This thing just jumped right on top of us out of nowhere. Heavy, heavy rain already. I'll make a report after. All right, so this is what the storm left us, which I've never seen this much water on this street ever. So this was pretty serious rain. We have more rain in the background. Actually, getting ready to happen, another round of storms. Tonight we'll have at least 2 more lines of storms coming through. So the flooding already starting out here. Look at that. And that water is over the curb here on our street. I have never seen the water this high ever on this street. And now, I'm pretty sure Mario will agree with this one as well. I've never even seen the curb anywhere I've ever lived to be inundated like this. And like I said, we got another line of thunderstorms moving in. Quite the evening here so far, folks. We'll keep you posted if we have any more flooding. Again, this is at 7 o'clock. That storm that hit us earlier was about 45 minutes ago. It finally moved out, brought a lot of rain, and just moved out. And now we've got another line of storms moving in. Not as severe as earlier, but nonetheless, it's still gonna make an impact, folks. All right, we will update you if there is any more need for it. It'll be dark probably by this next round of storms, but nonetheless, interesting footage so far, folks. Have a good one.